So the drawer fronts come loose at one side. First thing we need to do is get the whole drawer out, which we can do by lifting up at the front and just lifting it away like that. I'm just going to shove a couple of pieces of wood underneath the drawer just to support it so it doesn't wrench on the other side. And then need to just pull off these clips. They might not be present on yours. Put that in there. Now we need to release the bracket, part of the bracket that's got the screws in, because we can't get access to them. And we do that by taking a small crosshead screwdriver and just getting it into what looks like a screw head. Just push it in and rotate it anti-clockwise all the way to the rearmost position, and we can see that the bracket is now loose. This time we rotate it clockwise again to the rear position, and now the complete front has been released. Before I look at sorting out this end, quick look at this one, see if the screws are tight, and actually they're just spinning, which probably means it's not too long before that one will go as well. So I think what I'll do is I'll take this bracket off as well and do the same fix to both. So the plan is to use a mixture of wood glue and wood shavings, wood splinters to rebuild the hole. Once all that's dried and the glue's set, we can drill a very small pilot hole, and then we'll be able to screw the brackets back on using the existing screws. Now obviously, depending on the size of the hole, depends on how much wood you need. But for holes like these, they're just very small screws, you'll probably find that a matchstick will do. And just trialing that there, it's a pretty good fit. So a little bit of wood glue, PVA will probably do as well, maybe even super glue, but I tend to use wood glue. Just wipe it around the inside of the hole, get a good drop in at the bottom, maybe a bit more, and then ram the stick in. Don't worry too much at the moment with the excess glue. That's one of the benefits with wood glue. You can wipe it away. Now we just want to cut it off as flush as possible. I'm just using a pair of wire snips, not what they were designed for, but they work perfectly well. Plenty in there. Ram the stick in again. Make sure it goes in all the way. Cut it off. And with a damp cloth, we can just wipe the excess away. There's always the trick of dropping a bit of sawdust. Just rub a piece of wood on a piece of sandpaper, generate some sawdust. Squash it in. I mean, don't really need to do it on these because the matchstick is quite a good fit. But once the glue sets up, it all sets rock solid. Give it a quick wipe, without wiping away everything we've just done, and we'll leave it to dry. If it looks like the glue that you originally applied has soaked in, don't be shy of blobbing a little bit more on, and it'll soak in. After all, nobody's going to see it anyway, because when you put the bracket on and once the drawer side is there, it doesn't really matter how it looks. Key thing is to get a strong joint. Okay, so the glue's completely cured, so we just want to take off the worst of the excess at the top. Again, I'm using a reasonably sharp chisel to do that, just to get a smooth surface. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you haven't got a chisel, you can use a Stanley knife blade or something similar. Just be careful because they're obviously sharp. What we're trying to do is just get the excess of the glue or the matchstick, so you've got a reasonably level surface, smooth surface, before you fit the bracket back on. That's all we're trying to do. Right, we can now drill a couple of small pilot holes and get the bracket screwed back on. So first I'm going to mark the centre of the matchstick with my brad awl. Just create a small hole. In fact, we might not actually need to drill a hole using a drill bit. This might be good enough actually, just to create the beginnings of the hole for the screw. After all, you don't want to create the hole too big, because that's the whole problem we're trying to solve. So get it right in the centre of the matchstick. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need to drill those. So the brackets are actually symmetrical, so it doesn't matter in this case which way around you put them. But we'll start there, get the screw in the hole. Don't need to over tighten it, just nip it up. Plenty secure enough. So making sure we know which is the top of the front panel, which is here, handle slightly closer to the top. We then just need to slide the drawer back on, making sure it's lined up properly at both sides, like so. It should just drop down. There we go. A resounding click. This side is secure. There we go. All we need to do now is refit the drawer. Right, should be a simple job to put the drawer back in. We'll just pull the runners out and get the drawer. Make sure it's sat squarely on the runners. And it should just push in and seat home. The gaps are pretty good actually, certainly no worse than before the repair, so they don't need any adjustment. But if you do need to adjust it, you can use a screwdriver to turn these little adjusters, there's one on either side, and that will move the drawer to the left or right if you just need to adjust the gaps, but we don't need to do that, so that can go back on. Job done.
Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it or found it useful, or maybe even both, please give it a thumbs up, as this helps me reach a wider audience. Please also consider subscribing if you're not already. It doesn't cost anything and ensures you won't miss out on any future videos I publish. Hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.